Hello everyone, and you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Tay and I'm an Erasmus Mundus alumni. I completed my Erasmus Mundus program this year and I believe it's time to share some pertinent information with you when it comes to applying for Erasmus Mundus scholarships. Okay, yesterday I had some questions and the person asked me that what courses can I apply to? And I told him there are a lot of courses you can apply to on the Erasmus Mundus Catalogue. So I tried to attach the link in my description yesterday, but due to some YouTube rules, I'm literally new here, so I have to build up my account before I can add links in my description. So I put the link in the in my comment section. So if you check yesterday, no, it's not yesterday, Wednesday's video. Yeah, Wednesday's video, you can see the link there. But however, don't worry, don't fret. I'm going to show you how to get to the catalog via Google search, and then we look through some of the courses and then the requirements that you need and how you can go by applying for the various courses. Okay, so now we can proceed. So you open your Google browser, so be it on Chrome, Safari, it depends on the device that you are using. And then you just type in Erasmus Mundus. So Erasmus Mundus Catalogue. So you just type in Erasmus Mundus Catalogue. I inserted the link in my previous video, but I think because I'm new on YouTube, it's becoming difficult for me to put it in the description, but it is in my previous video. When you go to the comment section, it is there. But this is another way you can also search for the catalog. So you go on to Google and then you type in Erasmus Mundus Catalogue and then just press enter. So it gives you a lot of results, but usually it's the first one, the first link that pops up of courses. So you just click on it, and once you click on it, you're going to see it's going to pop up Erasmus Mundus Catalogue, Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. So you just scroll down. So once you are here, as you can see here, they've written Erasmus Mundus Catalogue 193. That means we have 193 programs that you could apply to, and it cuts across like different fields: social science, medical sciences, biological sciences, humanities. It cuts across, so it depends on you and the course that you want to apply for. And like I said earlier on in my previous videos, once you have the course, the schools are already predetermined. So once you have the course, then you're going to see the schools that are involved with that course, and then you're going to see the lead institution that you could apply to. For example, like here, the first course is European Master in Tourism Management. Okay, so when you come to the project locations, we have Spain, Denmark, and then Slovenia. That means the schools are in Spain, Denmark, and Slovenia. And usually the first school is the lead institution. So I'm thinking that the first school is going to be in Spain. But before we can find out that one, I told you, like I said earlier on in my previous video as well, every course has a website. Okay, so when you click on this first link, it's going to give you a whole description about the course, but it is not going to take you to the website. For instance, let's check. When I click on the first link, it's going to give me a good description about the course. So this is the description about the course. This is the project status. That they said was completed. That means funding has ended. And it started in 2017 and then it ended in 2020. That means the funding has ended. It is yet to be renewed. So this means that you can't apply to this course this year because the funding has ended. If it is renewed, the start date and then the end date would change. Okay? So this is the grant that was given for the program, and then it gives you a whole lot of information about the program. So when you come here, you see the background, the objectives, the implementation, the results, and then the partners, that is the schools that are involved. And you get a whole lot of information here about the course that you can read. Okay, now I think one more good thing is that even now the links are here now. So even when you come here, it takes you to the program website directly that you could apply to. Okay, this is the program website that you could apply to directly. So when you click on it, it takes you to the program. So European Master in Tourism Management. This is the whole website dedicated to the course, and then you can read about the requirements here. But since it has ended, I want to go back, and then we go to another course that hasn't ended that you could apply to. Okay. So initially, the websites were not here, but now I think the websites are directly on that page, and then that makes it more easier to navigate. And also the websites are also directly on the page. So if you don't want to read about the whole course from the European Union website, you can just click on the first website here, and then it takes you directly to their page where you can read about admission processes and the stuff. But this one, for this course, funding has ended. So we'll go through another course that funding is still available that I know about, and then we can navigate the admission requirements and then see. So let me just still show you around the catalog. So you see, we have different courses. This is human disease models, morphological phenotyping. It depends. We have a lot of courses. It ranges from course to course, be it humanities, science, artificial intelligence, computer science. For instance, this one is what? A Master of Science in Global Environment and then Development. We can check that out. So then I click on it. So like I said earlier on, you just check the project status. So this is the project status. What is written here, ongoing. That means you can still apply, because when you check the start date is October 2022 to November 2028. This is the grant, and then that means you can still apply. But you see what I was talking about earlier on, the link is not here. So not all programs have their link in when you open like the main program on the EU website. Not all the programs have the link directly on their description. We get it. So you see in the other one that we went to, the link was there, but this one, the link is not there. So you can read all about it here, and then you just go back. Once you go back, and then where's the catalog? This is it, Master of Science in Global Environment and Development. This is the link, the direct link to the website. So you just click on it. You see? So now that you click on it, you have gone to the program website. Now that you're on the program website, the first thing you can go to is admission requirements. So you just click on admission requirements. Then it brings you the admission requirements that you need. So you can read all about it. The things that you need. Usually you need your academic transcript and then your academic certificate. You also need a CV. Mostly with the European Union applications, there's something called the Europass CV. I'm going to, in my subsequent video, I think we are going to talk about the Europass CV and how you can create it. It's very easy. You can create it within a few minutes. So these are the requirements, the language requirements. You just have to read. If you want to study abroad, you really have to read. So you go to the requirements page and then you see everything that it entails. And then from there, you can continue with the application procedure. Usually they have a question and answer section. So once I click on the application procedure, it gives you, see, you can apply for admission if you are holding a bachelor's degree or any relevant degree at the same educational level. So you see when to apply. The application portal opens. Then you see citizens from any country not mentioned below, 15th November. Then citizens from EU, Iceland, Norway, Liechtenstein, Liechtenstein or Switzerland, that's 16th January. Okay, so usually citizens from any country not mentioned below, 15th November. So that is from our side. We are from Africa, so it opens in 15th November for us. Okay, and then deadline for citizens from any country not mentioned below is 15th January. So it opens on 15th November and it ends on 15th January. You see? So you read carefully. We do not accept applications after the application deadline. How to apply? Everything is here. And you can see one important thing you need to note. There is no application fee. Yes, when you're applying for any Erasmus program, you don't have to pay applications fee. You don't have to pay any application fee. It's literally free of charge, okay? So once you are done, you see, just come here and it says apply here. Once you click on it, it takes you to the application page. Like I said earlier on, most programs, they have the lead institution. So for this one, the lead institution is in Denmark. So once I clicked on it, it took me to the Danish application portal. You can see the Denmark flag here. So you have to log and create self-register and then create your user account, and then you can continue with your application. Okay, so this is just another example of how to navigate through. More information is here if you want to read, but basically those are the main things that you need to know. I'll take you through another program as well. So we are back to the catalog. So you can scroll down. Once it ends, you can go to the next page. Then it gives you another set of courses. But if you want to tailor your search and be specific, you can just come to the left-hand side. So here we have keywords. So you can type the course you studied in the university here. That is the keywords, and then search. For instance, you can type, for me, I did social work. So I type social work, and then I click on enter. Then I click on search, right? So I type social work, click on search, then I come down. So it's giving me showing results 1 to 3. That means there are 3 social work programs that I can apply to. So this is the course that I studied, MA Advanced Development in Social Work. Yes, and then there's another one, European Joint Master in Social Work with Youth and Children. And then there's Master in Social Work, Organizational, and then Personal Psychology. So these are the 3 social work courses that are available now. If you go to my program website and then you click on it, it's going to show you that funding has already ended because it's ending in 2024. So there's a large batch of students that are going through the phase. Once it ends, it has to be renewed. So applications would not be open for this year as funding is yet to be renewed. Although the program is ongoing, it is going to end next year. That is 2024. Hence, there's no funding for next year. So you can't apply. Okay. So let's go back. We go back to the social work programs. So a social work program that I know it's available now is the European Joint Master in Social Work with Children and then Youth. Okay, so we click on it. If you want to read a lot about it from the European Union website, then you see it is still ongoing. The start date is in 2020 and it is ending in 2026. That means you can still apply. Then the good thing is that we already have the application website on the homepage. So you just click on it, then it reloads, and then it takes you to the main website where you can read about the whole program and what it entails. So these are the schools involved. We have 4 schools involved. That is the Mykolas Rominos University. I think that is the lead institution. So the first thing that I usually go to is the admission criteria and then the deadlines. So then you click on it. Okay, so this page is giving you the application procedures. So it shows you the stages. So we have partner countries and then program countries. It's going to explain to you. Once you go down and then you read, you're going to see the difference between the partner countries and then the program countries. So it is all here. So these are the minimum requirements. You just have to read about it, and then the academic prerequisites. So for this program, you need what? A bachelor in social work, and you need at least 2 years of professional or voluntary experience in the field of social work, which can be documented. So you get it? Then you need experience in research projects. If you did your long essay in your undergraduate, you are good to go because you have conducted research. So you get it. And sometimes it's open for also graduates from other social science fields. So you have economics, law, communication, political science, and the rest. You can also do that. And these are the language prerequisites. So you can, when you come down, here's it, the required documentation. So you see, you need a curriculum, I said curriculum, a curriculum vitae, and now you need a scan of your passport, a proof of residence. So usually with a proof of residence, it's just basically like something showing where you stay. So you can usually get it from your employer or where you your employer, yes, or where you school, or anybody that has information about you. Like the letter, it has to be on the letterhead, and then it's going to say, oh, my name is Abraham. I have, this is my address. My name, you say my name is, so the person who is writing the letter will mention the name and say, I know Abraham, and this is his address. Yes, then you put it there. So maybe we'll talk about it in depthly in our subsequent videos, what a proof of residence is. Yes, so you just read through the requirements. Once you've read through the requirements, then you can just apply. Okay, so if you want to apply, you just go back to admission and there's an apply now. You click on apply now. Then it takes you to the page, apply online. Then you can apply. Okay, it's very easy to navigate. So then you go back. So that was for social work. So I can close it. The search. So you can search by country. Maybe you have a list of countries that you want to go to. You click on the country first and check if you have a course available there. You click on the university. So it gives you the list of universities involved. So you can search for the university. But once you search for university, they have specific programs. So it's best to look through the programs and then you are good to go. Or the field of study. You can also come here. Physics, humanities, psychology, social science, political science. It gives you specific search. And then the year of project selection. So you can also choose the year so that you tailor your search for yourself. So this is how you can go through the Erasmus catalog. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section and I will address it as well. Okay.